Hello everyone. This video is all about event handler. Before this, I shared another video and you have seen there the basic operations of scripting, and we understood that about basic things like what is a variable and all, what are the decision making statement, what are the operators and loops and all. In this video, we shall concentrate on designing a form and using event handler to taking input from user to do some work, right? So using the basic HTML things, we are going to first design it. So let us start now. Here within the body, because scripting is used for making it interactive, okay, to making a web page interactive. So framing part we always do within the HTML. So I'm designing a form. Okay, so as we do form ID, if I need later on, actually this one ID is created because I'm here creating for formatting this one with CSS later on. So it is optional for you if you want. I've given a proper name to it. Okay, and then after I'm naming this form, whatever you want to give the name, I can give here the name fun with shapes. Okay, different shapes, and then we can proceed with finding out their perimeters, their areas. So I will simply show that how to do, and then after using more logic, you can make a better option for that. Okay, so we shall do it with the table option. Okay, table, the basic formatting we know with HTML, those we are going to apply here, right? Like table border, we know thickness of the lines for the table, and then after border color, it's the color of the border. Okay, so that we are applying here with, you can see. Okay, so these are done. I've given border color blue. Now we are starting with closing the table. As we know, all tags we open, we should close. Because of that, not to make any mistake, what we have done, we have just opened and closed it. Now we know that within the TR, we do, first we create the row. So created the row. Within that first TH, first row is for heading. So I have written here TH. Now, for formatting here again, I want space all around that. So because of that, column space, this is called COL span. Okay, call span equal to, you can give any value, how much space you want all around that table. So this is for designing purpose. You can create here color also, but I don't want it. I have created the row and the column. One column is created within this row, and I'll name it as this text will be shown. Okay, I want to show this text over there. So it is again, see, these things are not case sensitive. Okay, I may write here TH in capital letter, but I think that I should apply proper format. That's why I have not written in capital letter, but that will not be a case sensitive. Creating another row where I'll input from the user. Okay, where I'm going to input from the user to input from the user. So I'm just again creating the span equal to within double quotation. What is the space I want for it? I've done, right? Now, okay. You can see here input type equal to text, because I'm going to input from the user. ID I have to give, because with ID only I'll call in the JavaScript. This ID will help me to connect it with my JavaScript. That's why ID is important. Okay, next one I will be adding here placeholder. Placeholder means it will show something to me. Placeholder is actually here we may not use. Okay, so means I will enter a number. So this is a help for the user that what they are going to enter within that text box. Okay, it will be written. Then after user can click and type there. Because of that placeholder is used. So I've closed it. So I've taken input or type of text and ID I have kept because of my JavaScripting. So this part is done. Now let us go for the next step. I've copied this one and I'm adding another one where I will be showing that what type of shape it is. So because of that, I not want to allow user to type anything because it will show with my JavaScript what shape is it. That's why I have made it disabled. Disabled means it has become a label. When I have made this one input type text to disable, that means it has become now a label. Okay, when it is enabled, it is a text box. So I have to change this one. Will show us the name of the shape. If there are 3 sides, it will show me triangle, 4 sides, either rectangle or square, like this, as you give the options, right? So we have done it. So our name, again, ID, I have to change. I will change it with shapes because okay, I've made it output. Okay, because it will be helpful because here I will see the result. That's why output. Any kind of name can be given, but it is good to give such a name of the ID so that when you call, you can understand that actually what you are doing. Somewhere you face problem, you can do command line also that I showed in the previous one video. So input type equal to button. Clicking that button, actually what will happen? It will start working. Means you give the value, clicking the button, it will show us the result. Okay, equal to, now I'm writing here what the name of the button will be shown. So click here or click me, whatever you want to show. So then after I have to give where it will go when I click. Because of that, I will write down event handler. C in capital letter, rest are in small letter. This is case sensitive. Okay, this is a keyword. I told you beforehand that keywords are case sensitive. So shape function that I have to create in my JavaScript. Okay, I have to copy this name and do okay. I have to close this one and then close this tag. And now copy this one and start coding for it. Scripting actually for this one. Now let's go up. Going to the script part, write down function. Function is a keyword, paste it. Exactly the same way. Function is again a keyword. Okay, you can start the capital letter, small letter like this. Okay, you can see that I have done this kind of formatting. Okay, here I can do enter a number. When I'll enter the number, it will show me the result. But my button has gone out. I have made some mistake. Let's go down and check what the mistake I have done. Okay, scrolling down, TR has started. Where have I closed the TR? Okay, input type button. Okay, click me. Okay, then I forgot to start the TD. So these are the things we have to keep it in mind. That's why it was going out. Okay, now it will work. Refresh and you can see it is working. I want them all together like this. Okay, so designing part is completely on you. Now coming back to the function part. Okay, and these are okay. And if I want to keep it in center, this is optional and you can keep it as you like. Okay, now let's go for the next step. Okay, let us go for next step. Scroll up and going to the function part and let's see what is happening in the function part. Okay, so function is here and we shall proceed now with the function. So what to do? We learned switch case. Yeah, I hope that you remember. So we are going to use that concept here. I need to call the value from the text box where I have inputted. Okay, so for that what I'll do, I'll take a variable, will name it as choice. This is the means what number is user giving. Based on that, I'll tell the shape. So I need to call the value from the HTML. I need to write parse int bracket document dot get element by ID. by BC, B in capital letter, E is in capital letter, I in capital letter within bracket. The ID of that text box that I gave, no? What was the name? Let me copy it from here. It will be easier. See, ID is SIDE, side. I will better to copy this ID. Okay, based on that, it will be decided whether it's a triangle, rectangle, or whatever is it. Closing this one. Okay, and dot values. And then after closing this one, putting a semicolon, we know all the HTML JavaScript statements closes with what? Switch. This one is wrong. Actually, it will not work like this. Let us come back here. Switch, opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket. Within it, I have to do my coding. So coming in case 3. So what should we do? I'll take another variable. Directly, I will not show. What I need to do is R. In R, I will show the value. Okay, I have taken another variable R. Within the triangle, I have stored document.element.value equal to R. The value of the variable R will be shown. Or directly you can do within double quotation triangle. That will also work. Now, case 4. If there are 4 sides, copy and giving it here, paste. So sides 4, based on that, shape name will change. 4 is either rectangle or a square. Okay, you can give much more complication can be added based on the concept. Okay, I'm showing the simplest form of it. And suppose that case equal to 5. So it will show me pentagon. See, only the value of R I am changing. That's why I followed the variable. Variable changes its value with time. It's a container like this. Okay, now let me try out 3. It is showing me triangle, right? Okay, like this. How much I have done, based on that my work is finished. If I make it 4, you can see it's showing square or rectangle, and if I make it 5, it is showing me pentagon. That much is good. But now if I write 1 or 2, what it will show me? It can't show me anything. Because of that, when it is a value is irrelevant, then there is a default. Default helps me when it is going not within the range. It will show me something. So I will now copy this one. Variable also, it will be easier to work with. And after each case, you can see I have added a break. Don't forget to add it. Otherwise, what will happen? Which one will get fulfilled? And from there, all the other cases will be shown. Enter valid number of sides. Now it's done. Now you can see here, come here back. Now I am typing 1. Enter valid number of sides. So you can understand now that event handler, how they allow you to work with. I have shown you button, I have shown you text box, I have shown you the use of label. There are other drop down, radio button, checkbox, they all work. You have to find out and try to work with them, make them work the same way they work, all same thing. Okay, logic must be clear. For, if, else, switch, all these things you must be comfortable with, then easily you can design a form and you can submit it. Okay, that's all about event handling with JavaScript. Thank you.